What is up, gamers? It's Altidrun. Welcome to 10 simple tips to improve in Black Ops. I did a 20 simple tips video a while back and I got amazing feedback, so I thought why not help you guys again with 10 other simple tips so that you guys become better players at Call of Duty. So if you want to see the first episode with 20 simple tips, the link will be below. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed this video. It helps me very much. So let's start right away with tip number 1. So the first tip is on jungle. Some of you guys already know this, but I'm just gonna say this for everyone. When you're trapped on the cliff and you have no exit, you can simply dolphin dive over the cliff on the left side into the puddle and you will survive because you will land in the water. So for the second tip, it's jump in windows without doing the animation. I know a lot of people do this naturally, but I just wanted to let everybody know about it. So usually when you go in a window, you do like this. You press A and you do the small animation. But while you do that animation, you can get killed very easily. So there is a way that you don't have to do the small animation. So basically, just run at the window, you jump before, and you press crouch at the same time. That way you don't have to do the jump animation through a window. That will save you a lot of time, and it will save your life a couple of times. Now for the third tip, jump shots sideways and not forward. I see a lot of players who just try to jump shots around corners, but they advance at the same time. You want to make sure that when you drop shot, you jump shot sideways, directly sideways, so that you can easily kill the guy and not forward. As you guys will see right now, I take a lot more damage when I go forward because it gives the enemy an advantage because you're going directly at them and not sideways. It's easier for them to hit you, and that way you will win even more gunfights around corners. After that, you want to make sure that on every map you have your spot. What I mean by spot is a place that you're on the map that you're really comfortable with and that you can have a lot of success with and get all those big kill streaks. That will help your team and yourself and help your stats, of course. So for example, on this clip, I'm on Summit, and this was one of the spots that I used to use when Black Ops came out. It's an amazing spot. And this was my favorite spot. I used to always go there. And guys, don't consider this as camping. It's really not camping. It's just having your own spot that you're comfortable with. After that, you have switch your weapon quicker. I know Woody's Gamertag did a video about this not so long ago, but I also wanted to inform my subs of this great technique that will save you a lot of time and hopefully a lot of deaths. So usually a normal person, the way they pick up a weapon is that they switch to their pistol, they pick up the weapon on the floor, and then they switch back to their primary weapon. But there's another technique that you can use that is a lot quicker. Basically, you run to the weapon that you want on the ground, you put your primary weapon on the ground, you switch to your pistol, and then you pick up your primary weapon that you have let on the ground instead of the weapon that you wanted to pick up. It's a very complex technique and it takes practice to do it, but with time you will get it and it will save you a lot of time. Look at this, how this is quick. After that, you have jump less on things. This might be very dumb, and this might be a very bad example on the screen right now, but try to less jump on things. The time the animation takes to actually do the action is very long, and that can cause you a lot of deaths. So try to take a path or a way that you will not take the jump by pressing A. Now for tip number 7, stun yourself when you're flashed. I never saw this tip before on YouTube, so this is exclusivity from Altidrun. So basically, we all know that getting flashed is really aggravating. So I tried different way of trying to counter that, and the only way I could find, which is the most useful way, is to stun yourself or throw a concussion grenade at your feet. So when you're flashed, you want to throw a stun at your feet. That way it will unflash you, and you will be stunned, of course, instead. But I think that we can all agree that being stunned is way better than getting flashed. Then we have tip number 8, use Hardened Pro on high damage weapons. What I mean by a high damage weapon in Black Ops, there's the M16, the G11, the M14, and the FAL. Those weapons need all of those bullets for it to work. What I mean by that is, for example, the M14, you need 2 bullets to kill a guy. So if you miss one of those bullets, you will have more difficulties killing the guy. What Hardened Pro does is that it reduces the flinch. Like you're seeing on the screen right now, I'm using sort of fan, I'm shooting regular, then someone is shooting at me and I'm shooting. You are seeing that my bullets are going sideways and in all the ways possible when someone is shooting at me. Right now you guys can see that I'm using Hardened and my bullets stay on target. That's what you want to do with a high damage weapon. You want to put all of those important bullets in your enemy as quick as possible and without missing any of them. So I strongly suggest you guys to put Hardened Pro on all your M16 classes. Now let's go for the 9th tip, tactical insertions. You guys might hear sometimes your equipment has been destroyed from the narrator of the game. That doesn't always mean that your tactical insertion has been destroyed by an enemy. Stuns and flashes can destroy tactical insertions, so you gotta watch out for that. Also, be sure to put your tactical insertion at a smart place because sometimes you can see them through the wall. And finally, my last tip is to have fun. This is a video game, guys. You gotta remember this. Just have fun playing it. You paid $60 for it. You gotta enjoy every moment of it. If you're not happy, just close your game and come back another game. It's another day. It's not the end of the world, my bad. Just have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, guys, give it a like and comment if you want. I've spent a lot of time on this video, and it would really help me if you guys would just like it. It takes 0.5 seconds. Also, if you enjoy this content and this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of videos like this. Peace out, guys.